Hey guys, it's Vox here with another video, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we really didn't get much done in the last episode, actually. I mean, we reversed the I'm just kind of on this platform. We reversed the flow of the main washing machine room, as I've been calling it, and, that's really all we did. We got, and we got the boss key as well. We got the boss key, and we have 9 of 15 stray fairies. So we're actually close to being done with this dungeon. I know I said in the last episode we were just about halfway. Oh, we were a bit more than halfway, and at this point I'd say we're, for the most part, almost done. So what we want to do here is freeze this water, which is going to stop this water wheel, which is also going to make that platform horizontal so that we can walk on it. Now, something I want to mention is that in the Japanese version of this game, by the way, thanks to Chugga Conroy for saying this because I don't know anything about the Japanese version of this game, but he does, and I like watching his Let's Plays. So anyway, in the Japanese version of this game, what am I doing? This water wheel, when you froze it, like when you stopped it, you had to get good timing because it wouldn't just automatically become horizontal like this. You had to keep freezing and unfreezing it so that this platform here was perfectly horizontal. It was pretty difficult. So if we come over here, I'm gonna jump over here. There should be. Why am I not seeing this correctly? If we come over here... Oh, right, we need to climb up here. There should be a chest here, which there is. And if we open it up, guess what's in here? We got a stray fairy, so there's our 10th stray fairy. And I believe, actually... Was there another one down here? Oh, yeah, there it is, okay. And if we come over here, there is also another stray fairy. Again, I'm bad at stray fairies. I'm actually doing decently well, much better than I thought I would as far as stray fairies. So there's our 11th stray fairy, and now that we've frozen that thing, I don't think we should have done that yet. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so we need that thing to start moving again because I forgot about that stray fairy, which I had planned to do first. So let's go ahead and defrost that. Let that water flow go again, so that way we can get on this platform here, which is going to take us back up. There we go. And at the climax of this thing's rise, that's an interesting way to say it, but okay, let's go with that. At the climax of this thing's rise, we will freeze that and jump down onto this water wheel, which again, you would have to get the correct timing in the Japanese version of this game. So, let's go ahead and jump over here and head to the next room. Alright, so once again, just a reminder, we want to be following the flow of water. As you can see, this green pipe is leading to this room, and it leads over to there, which we'll have to activate a wheel that's on top of there, so that way this pipe will be activated. There is a stray fairy down here. If we turn into a Zora and dive down here, break this barrel, and there is our 12th stray fairy in there. Alright, so if we come back up here and we look around the room, we can see that this room is made up of a whole bunch of kind of pressure scales type of thing. I kind of like this puzzle. It's kind of an interesting thing. Let me go ahead and get this stuff in here just because. Although I really didn't need all that magic. But what we want to do here, stand on this, and then we want to get our fire arrows out. And if we look up, we see that there are these ice things. So if we burn that, that creates water flow, which will pressure this down. So that gives us elevation. Alright, so now that we're up here, there is this room here, but we don't want to go there quite yet because the flow of water is not leading us there. So once again, major hint. I don't actually want to shoot that yet. We want to come over here and shoot this so that this rises us up. And over here. This reminds me quite a bit of this kind of not puzzle, but just this scene in Wind Waker at the Forbidden Woods of those weird plant things on the walls and how they kind of move like this. I don't know, just whatever. Okay, so once again we're going to move this so that way the water flow will go to that pipe on the far side of the room. And there we go. Alright, there's a bomb tree here, I gotta be careful with him. Where's the... Okay, that was close. Alright. So, we just want to jump down here into this gated area, and we see there's a chest over there. I wonder what's in that chest. No! Okay. I think I need to do that again, because it doesn't look like I can get that from down here. Alright, let's go back and do this. Now, again, this is all stuff that can be reversed, so it's not like it's a major issue. Even if you mess something up in some other way. It's all possible to reverse this simply by freezing the water and burning the ice once again, so it's not too difficult. Okay, let's do this again. Hopefully we won't fall off this time. Okay. And there we go. So in this chest, as you could probably guess, is our 13th stray fairy, so only 2 left, so not bad at all. I don't think there's anything important in those chests. So, not chest jars, those aren't chests. So anyway, actually I'm gonna go ahead and freeze this. So now that we have activated that green pipe, it's time to leave this room and, well, head to the boss. Yeah, we are finally heading to the boss room. Well, not quite yet. I still need to burn or defrost that. Alright, so this dungeon really wasn't too bad. I mean, you know, it was definitely complicated, but it's not a bad thing, and I actually really like that. So here we are, we're back here where we got our dungeon map, and we're just gonna flow down. We're gonna flow down here back into the washing machine room, and we're going to go to the bottommost corridor, which has only a green pipe, and this is the pipe that we just activated. Alright, so there are a couple things that we want to do here. Because our last 2 stray fairies are in here. The first one is over here. Now you need to be careful with this one because I don't know if you can tell by the moving walls or the texture, but that is actually going to suck you in. So you want to make sure to do this and then use your Great Fairies mask to let it come to you. Now similarly, we want to not get our fire arrows, just get our normal arrows. And there is a stray fairy in a bubble right under here. So we can get both of those with our mask now. So there's one. And which, by the way, there's the boss door. And we got all the stray fairies! Finally! Yay! And just wait until you see what the prize for getting all of them for this temple is. It's interesting. But we'll get that later. Now, you know what I was saying before, right before we came into the temple, about how possibly how we would possibly still be in here during the second night? We're not going to be in here, which is a good thing because that means we can go back to kind of graveyard and see what the what's there on the second night. So anyway, forget about Ikana because that is the next area, which we are just about to get to after this boss. Let's get prepared for this boss. Just get your arrows and your Zora mask. There are several ways to fighting him, but I find that the easiest. And jump down. And this is the Gargantuan masked fish, Georg. So, Georg is a fairly straightforward boss, not necessarily simple. His attacks are very powerful, and he stays in the water most of the time. What you want to do is you want to shoot him once with your arrow, and then you want to jump down and use your electric attack on him. Now you can only attack him once at a time with that. So once you attack him once, just climb back up here. Now you don't want to stay too close to the edge because he can knock you down into the water, which is where he is most powerful, because he can just eat you. But he also, see, like he could have done that. If I was closer, I would have fallen into the water. However, if you stay around the center, not only can you really not hurt him, but he'll jump out of the water like that and try to eat you. So I'd recommend just kind of moving back and forth. Again, you do want to just aim for shooting him with your arrows. There we go. Let's jump in the water and attack him. If you're good with doing this kind of stuff, like diving up on the platform, some people aren't. It's actually kind of more difficult than it looks, but if you're good at that, this boss fight should be pretty easy for you because you can quickly get in and out of the water if you do it that way. Is that him or is that seaweed? If you lose him, look for bubbles, like you can see there, because that's where he is, and that was close. Alright, so this is the second phase of the battle. It's really nothing too major. He just basically brings out a whole bunch of babies out of his mouth, which is interesting. And now he's eating me. Okay, so what those baby fish do is just hurt you. They'll try to follow you. They're like small little piranha kind of things, and they're really not too threatening. Although if they can surround you and do some massive damage to you if you're not careful. So just stay away from them. Stay out of the water in general and you'll be fine. And, okay. I'm surprised he didn't eat me. Usually when he does that, he'll come right back and eat you, so. Jump back in the water. And then jump back out. Oh, hi there. Dive down, that's probably the easiest way to... And there we go. That's literally all it is. He's really not a difficult boss. If you just know how to kill him. And there's a heart container. First time we've gotten those in a while. Ooh, here's some hearts. Perfect amount. I only lost 3 hearts in that battle. And I actually usually have a hard time with that boss. That was pretty good luck because normally he throws me into the water a lot and eats me, and I'm surprised it didn't use at least one of my fairies. So here's a heart container. And his mask. You seize Georg's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Georg. Something I have to mention, though, all of the bosses are supposed to wear masks, right? Georg is the one that is kind of strange because this is his mask, but if you look at him, if you want to go back to where it had his name when he first showed up, it doesn't look like a mask, it looks like his face. So, I wonder what his actual face looks like. Although it would make sense, maybe it's just like an armored kind of thing. It's the first time we've seen one of these in a while. Hey, listen, we want you to lend us your power. Hey, listen, it's not me. If you just leave things as they are, something terrible will happen to this world. Surely, you're the only ones who can stop it. That's what Tail was trying to tell us. Help our friend. I get it. We have to help the last one. Then promise us this. You'll cooperate with us. And so now we have saved 3 of the 4 giants. Now I can continue resting in peace. I too must abide the laws of ancient times and again merely watch for my deep slumber. But the evil that haunts this land has not completely vanished, Link. I shall depart after enjoying Lulu's voice a bit longer. I think the gods can permit that. And with that, we have finally completed the Great Bay Temple, and Lulu's gone. Perhaps she's healed now? Anyway, that's all for this episode. So in the next episode, we will go to the Great Fairy and see what our prize is for getting all the stray fairies, and see how Lulu's doing. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.